Let's break down the latest Equifax report that has come out that has put some of our buyer base in obvious confusion and distress. So the report that came out late last week from Equifax stated that the mortgage delinquencies in Ontario and BC have gone up by about 52% year over year. See, on the surface, as a headline, it's very concerning. But let's break it down. Number one, 52% of what? The report further down states that as of last year, same time, the mortgage delinquencies were 0.09% of all mortgage holders. Now, delinquency is defined by any payment that is later than 90 days than due date. And so 52% of 0.09 is 0.14%. And this is in line with what has all along been the delinquency rate south of the border in US. So 52% of what is a very meaningful question to ask. The second meaningful question to ask is, what are the property types? The report does not identify if the property types where mortgages are delinquent or late are rentals or owner occupied. If it's a rental, of course, it makes a huge difference because that means that the buyers have a different exit strategy and they don't need to suffer the pain of delinquent mortgage payments longer than they have to. The third data point that is missing in the report is that we don't know when these properties were purchased. Any property purchased before 2020 has significant equity built in the property, which means that homeowners could access that equity to reduce the pain of pressure of mortgage payments, and that also gives them a very viable exit strategy. The only thing the report identifies is the increase year over year percentage, 52%, as well as the fact that most of these mortgage holders are 36 years of age or younger. And that obviously makes sense because young buyers typically, because they haven't worked for as long, have typically higher principals in their mortgages and they haven't had that much time to pay off their principals. So on its surface, all that this report indicates is that the renewal time for anybody who purchased a property after 2020 is going to be painful. And we need to guide and shepherd those homeowners to make the right decision, renewal decision for themselves, and not to auto renew with their current lenders. Thanks again. Mortgage Minute with Purva.